Hey, Annie loves, happy spring! But most importantly, what we're going to talk about right now is happy birthday, Pisces, Aries, Cusp. If you were born between March 17th and March 23rd, you are a Pisces, Aries, Cusp. Your birthday is aligned with the spring equinox. Like right now, today is a time of renewal. It helps kick off the seasonal new year. So being known as the cusp of rebirth, as you are, is very fitting. And here are some ways that you embody that renewal and rebirth energy, okay? As a leader and a dream advocate, you are known for revisiting an old idea to try to revamp it and try again with a new approach. Sometimes that shit work. Other times people wonder why you bothered. And your answer is always, I had to try first. How was I gonna know, right? Being a blend of Pisces, hope, and Aries impulse, once you decide to do something, once you believe in something, you will not stop until you either lose hope or get bored. Because Pisces energy rules the feet and Aries energy rules the head, you are the type to let the Lord, let the universe lead your feet without a second thought, okay? And for that reason, whether people agree or not, you are admired for the leaps of faith that you take. So whether you are a Pisces, Aries, Cusp, or you have Pisces and Aries in your chart, you are influenced by imaginative Neptune, explosive Mars, and hopeful Jupiter. One day you can have your head in the clouds, child, demanding that things go your way, and another, you can want to hide out from the real world because reality is too harsh for your delicate sensibilities. When you confidently act from your heart space or your sense of self, you feel energized. Overthinking or feeling restricted by your obligations drains the life out of your God-given energy, okay? And when you feel the energy slipping through your fingers, how do you get it back? You tap right back into that courageousness. You lead with this wholehearted belief that all things will work out in your favor. That natural ability you have is your superpower. It makes you a force to be reckoned with. It is also something that your admirers find hella attractive, okay? And speaking of how they are attracted to you, they love you from your head to your toes, child. Cute Mario, let me love you, but they had to get specific. They cannot stop staring at your charismatic eyes. They cannot stop wanting to caress your head in their hands so they can feel the softness of your skin. Now, what are you looking for in a dream lover, Pisces, Aries, Cusp? You want a lover with soulful eyes that captures an entire room and makes you stop dead in your tracks. You want a lover who is forthright with their feelings and spoils you with compliments. Once you commit to your partner, you want their undying devotion so you can get back the energy that you are putting out because you know you're devoted to them. We all know that, child. We all know that. So what other sign gives you the devotion you're looking for? And we're going to start off with Pisces, Aries, Cusp, and a Pisces, Aries, Cusp. Okay, so if you get with someone like you, understand you are with someone like you, whether they actually have your similar birthday or if they just have Pisces and Aries in their birth chart and you are a Pisces, Aries, Cusp. You marry each other in every way possible, which is a blessing. Obviously, it allows y'all to both understand each other without having to try too hard. But on the days where y'all bump heads, or where you just can't reach each other because you're both just out of this world, then those are the days where it's like, oh my God, we need a buffer. Or you need something extra in your chart to help kind of break through the madness, more or less. So in this relationship, you have someone who loves like you do, but is also just as impressionable and impatient as you are, hence the headbutting that you might come across that may feel like a curse on some of those days where you marry each other a little too well. When you run into a bump in the road, this is the way to solve the problem. Be the change you want to see. Simple and plain. That is the only way and the best way that you will get through any obstacles that you guys come across within your relationship. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you are with an Aries, there is never a dull moment in this relationship. Let me tell you, okay? Because you are a dynamic couple. You are an unruly couple. The way y'all got together, it was electric, okay? You both love excitement. You also bump heads when you insist on your own point of view. You both have a tendency to do that. So you have to consider the bigger picture. You have to consider the fact that you guys are partners, that you are a team, that you are working together in this. Mutual respect is necessary for a successful relationship. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you are with an Aries, Taurus, Cusp, you are both very strong-willed, very strong-minded, bold, and big-ass fans of each other, okay? You didn't get together for no reason. You were both watching each other, keeping an eye on each other, and then you gave each other a shot, and the rest is history, right? So the idea of you taking over the world as a power couple is something that you both envision often, but working together takes work. It's not impossible. It's very doable, but you just have to be considerate of each other. You need to be supportive of each other. That goes a long way. But being honest with yourself and being honest with your partner goes even further. And you guys actually have what it takes to go further than anybody could actually imagine. You just got to put that work in. Hit Pisces, Aries, Cusp, and Taurus. Can you feel the heat? Because everybody else around you can. There is so much passion in this relationship, okay? You finally met someone who loves to spoil you as much as you love to spoil them. You speak the same spoiling language, okay? Y'all love to indulge each other and indulge in each other. Scared of y'all. I don't have to ask how the sex is, all right? So, but when the outside world interferes, like work, family, children, third parties, etc., the silence is deafening, and any absence or distance can feel like abandonment. So to ensure that your paranoia does not run wild, trust your partner so that when you guys do reunite and come back together, however that is, you are instantly, intensely present, giving your all. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you get with a Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, one might ask, am I doing too much? Are we doing too much? I don't think you would care even if you were. All right, so let me just start with this. You are a limitless, unstoppable couple, okay? You feel limitless and unstoppable with this person, yet you struggle with believing if it can work because sometimes you wonder if they're doing too much, if you're doing too much, if y'all are both doing too much. Child, listen. If it ain't too much for you, who gives a damn if it's too much for anybody else? If it works for you, it works for you. Okay, so stay positive, keep a positive mindset, keep your eye on each other so that you know how you want to lead the relationship. Like, stay tuned in with each other, accept and embrace each other's quirks because you're both a little quirky. All right, learn the beauty in balancing each other out and learn the beauty within those quirks. And doing too much, yeah, please. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you get with a Gemini, okay? This coupling is unpredictable, but it is never boring. It's electrifying. Cue Grease, the one that I want, okay? Another song that resonates with y'all is Take Care by Drake and Rihanna, because you both need to, not only do you want to take care of each other, but you need to take care of how you handle each other, okay? While Gemini can be reckless with their mouth, your ass can be reckless with your feelings, with your actions, okay? So you both need to control your impulses, especially when you feel like you're not getting enough attention or when you let your imaginations run wild. Do not act first. Ask questions first. Then take action based on said answers. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you're in a relationship with a Gemini and Cancer Cusp, please understand that it is bigger than just feelings and emotion. This also applies to whether or not you have Pisces and Aries in your chart and your partner has Gemini and Cancer in theirs, or vice versa. Take it as it applies. But when a Pisces, Aries Cusp and Gemini, Cancer Cusp come together, it's all about the transformation that you guys bring into each other's lives. You will always, whether you stay together or you don't, you will always have a high level of respect, appreciation, and admiration for this person because of the way that your life transformed as soon as they came in. And the same feeling goes for them as well. You create new life, a new identity, a new image, a new way of living, and a new way of being in a relationship. Now, this kind of relationship comes with a big responsibility, okay, for two reasons. Number one, you are both very dependent on each other's energy. So one of you is having a bad day, this whole ship is going down. All right, it's a day for y'all to just separate, take a break until y'all can get y'all heads together, get your feelings together and all that jazz. The other reason that it comes with big responsibility is because just as much as you two influence each other, you influence other people. Believe that whatever new way of life or new way of being or new way of existing or projecting your image or however this applies, whatever new way you're creating, there are people who want to be down. There are people who want to live the way you live it. So you are, as a couple and as individuals, a role model for other people to look up to. So you have to be conscious of the heavy influence that you carry. So yeah, that's y'all's relationship. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you get with a Cancer, in this relationship, we cannot ignore feelings because there's too much, okay? There's way too much. If this relationship were a song, we would have to cue the song from Little Rascals, that feelings song. The Alfalfa and Darla, just feelings, whoa, 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 feelings, okay? Like literally. You two can be very intense, very dramatic, but at the end of the day, whether people feel like you rushed into the relationship or you're being over dramatic or whatever, your feelings are real, they're valid, and they're very, very strong, okay? Even if they are fleeting. You're not going to act like your feelings don't come and go, but when you're in them, you're in them. And when you're not, it's like, what the hell? Anyway, you feel like you're meant to be. You're not wrong. There's very much a love at first sight kind of energy, but you will lose all faith in this relationship when paranoia and insecurity are set in. So take a deep breath, be honest, have compassion, and be secure within yourself to make the relationship work. Okay? Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you are in a relationship with a Cancer, Leo, Cusp, we can just go on and cue fire and desire, whether it is Rick James and Tina Marie or Johnny Gill and Coco from SWV, okay? Because it's hot. It's hot and heavy. It's steamy up in here. Sometimes y'all make people uncomfortable, but it's good for y'all. It's very passionate. And when you're not setting each other on fire, the influence that you have on others is to, if you're not playing matchmaker, is to help them catch fire. You're inspiring them to follow their passion, follow their desires. In this kind of relationship, it is in your best interest to not guilt trip or otherwise emotionally manipulate each other, because it's so passionate, because it's so hot and heavy, it's very clear that y'all know what buttons to push, and that goes both ways. So be nice. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you are in a relationship with a Leo, it's hard to find a problem with this situation. And let me tell you why. Because you are a devoted lover, okay? You're a devoted partner. They're a generous lover. They're a generous partner. What's the problem? One thing is, you both have grand, and I do mean grand, expectations, not only for yourself, but for the person that you are with, okay? And while you have the ability to fulfill each other's expectations, your willingness to do so literally depends on your mood, okay? Because it's like, do I feel like it? Y'all are too funny for that, whatever. If you consider each other, you will thrive as a loyal couple with no problem, literally. If you don't consider each other or you don't feel like it, you'll wonder if what you saw within your partner is their true self or just who you wish they were. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you're in a relationship with a Leo, Virgo, Cusp, you're both natural leaders, right? But how you lead shows your diversity. For example, you lead by example, and you live by moment to moment, and you refuse to let shit go. You're relentless, right? Your Leo, Virgo, Cusp partner, they inspire people by leading from their heart, okay? This relationship has the potential to be beautifully helpful, influential to the masses, especially when you open your minds and you appreciate each other's uniqueness. If you do not handle this situation responsibly, it has the potential to blow up in your face or cause you to dismiss it like it never happened. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you are with or in a relationship with a Virgo or someone with Virgo in your chart, they got the right vibe. They know all the right things to say. So much so that you think they are the answer to your prayers, right? And don't get me wrong, they believe you're the answer to theirs. So trust that, don't worry. But you will worry, because this is what y'all do. Y'all are worrywarts, but you're also gentle sweethearts, and you both get to be a little restless, okay? This can lead to some complaints, but if you're honest with each other about the real, like the root of your concern, then you'll surprise each other with what you can make it through. Aww. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you are with a Virgo Libra cusp, or someone who has Virgo and Libra in their birth chart, you are both trusting innovators, creators with savior complexes, okay? Who believe that your dreams can come true, and you're not wrong. There's already some issues here because you got a savior complex and you're trying to run around and try to play captain, save everybody, put your cape on and all that good stuff. We'll get to that in a minute. You've been blessed with divine gifts for a reason. Okay, so part of that savior complex is because you are supposed to do some healing, some saving of some sort. Part of you believing that your dreams can come true because you're supposed to show others how to make their dreams come true, or show others how to believe. You create because things need to be creative. Everything is within its purpose, right? But you also have to practice self-care. And you have to make time for each other. You need to be each other's safe place, be each other's haven, and share the load so neither one of you gets overwhelmed. When you don't, you will get frustrated, you will feel overwhelmed, and then you will go to your own damn hiding place, create your own safe haven without them. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you are with a Libra, y'all are romantics. Y'all are dreamers. You're also initiators. You let it get some shit started, get the party started. It is easy for the two of you to be each other's wish fulfillment. It's almost too easy, actually. So you might try to sabotage your happiness because it's like, oh, I know it's supposed to be easy, but I don't know if it's too easy. Is this a setup? Please don't do that. The best way to avoid these issues is to choose positive thinking and positive action. This is a relationship where you can learn to grow into the best version of yourself if you just get out of your own way and don't overthink. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, you're in a relationship with a Libra, Scorpio, Cusp. You are both deeply spiritual, deeply sensitive, enthusiastic. You're also some people pleasers who actually lead. That right there is a flex. Being people pleasers who also have the ability to lead, like that level of duality is not common, but the two of you have it, not just together, but as individuals, and you found each other, which is really awesome. Because you have such a strong influence on others, it's important to be aware of that influence and to use that ability, that strong influence, in a positive manner and not a negative one. Please use it with positive intentions, okay? Mastering that will be the solution to any problem, literally any problem that could possibly arise within your relationship. Not doing so, though, will be the fastest way to ensure that you won't make it past tomorrow. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you are in a relationship with a Scorpio, ooh, that's hot right there. A devoted Pisces, Aries, Cusp with a determined Scorpio. I mean, that's unstoppable power couple relationship goals right there. Once you two commit to each other, okay? Once you say, oh yeah, that's me. Once you dive into that, you don't come up for air until you're ready. I mean, unreachable ain't even the damn word. Motherfuckers can't find you, okay? You have disappeared. You went off the grid to be in a love bubble, right? You can bring out the hidden gifts in each other because you can reach each other in a way that nobody else can. Which even goes back to me saying that nobody can reach y'all once y'all get together. Anyway, whether this is a good or a bad thing literally depends on y'all. Again, it's a question of intentions. So have positive intentions and the relationship will have a positive influence. Have negative intentions and, well, you know the rest. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, when you're in a relationship with a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp, your presence is immediately felt and known whenever the two of you step in a room, just like it was made known to each other that made y'all get together in the first place. Now, if there is one issue that you've run into, it's that y'all got hot tempers, both of you, okay? Don't be pointing fingers, it's both of y'all. The funny thing is that your combined heat can be good or bad. Again, a relationship about intentions. The choice is yours, honestly. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you are with a Sagittarius, let me tell you something. There is no party like a Pisces, Aries, Cusp, and Sagittarius party, okay? Y'all know how to have a good time. You know how to share the good vibes with your friends. You know how to keep the party going. When your unexpected nature brings unexpected fun, it is all good. But when your unexpected nature brings unnecessary drama, it's all bad and it's all downhill. Oddly enough, Sagittarius is here for all of it, for all the many layers that you are willing to share, okay? And that is big for them, okay? The Sagittarius ain't for everybody, y'all. And to be real, neither are you. But they will want to be there for you in any way that you need them if you are there for them and if you will have them. So at the end of the day, whether you I want to say pass or fail, but it ain't a test. Whether you survive, thrive, or whether y'all decide to chill, the decision is really y'all's, because you have the ability to do either or. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp. If you are in a relationship with a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusp, or someone who has Sagittarius and Capricorn placements in their chart, you are, let me do it like this. You're the dreamer who loves to talk, right? They are the mover and shaker whose actions align with their goals so well that you'd be like, how do you do that? Like, what the fuck, right? Together, dreams come true. It can happen to you. It's like, no. Dreams come true when you work well within your respective roles. Now, I am not one to tell somebody to stay in their lane, but in y'all's relationship, in your situation, in your case, your relationship works best when you are in your respective roles, in your respective lanes. Knowing that you guys can achieve any goal that you set as a couple with shared influence, I don't want to say influence, but shared enthusiasm and flexibility is what keeps y'all going. And it's not stay in your lane in a sense of being bossy. It's you both trusting each other with your respective gifts, okay? Trying to change each other causes a lot of arguments. So don't do that. Accept your partner for who they are. Trust them to do what they do, and trust that what they do is aligned with what y'all are supposed to do, and that it also helps y'all succeed for the better. I mean, that's it, period. I'm Pisces, Aries, Cusp. If you are in a relationship with a Capricorn or someone who has Capricorn placements, you are a couple with some serious goals. You are a couple with a vision. You are a couple with ambition to make things happen, to make your dreams come to life. You might even say to each other that you dreamed each other to life. Cue Savage Garden. You always push each other to be your best. It is always with good intention, but do be careful to not push each other over the edge. Okay, if you can learn the difference and act accordingly, then you'll be just fine. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you are with a Capricorn, Aquarius Cusp, without a doubt, and I'm just gonna put it out there, communication is one of the biggest issues that y'all have in this relationship, or should I say a lack of communication. If being on completely different pages isn't the source of the lack of communication, like of the communication problem, it's the fact that you're openly expressive and your Capricorn, Aquarius Cusp is not as forthcoming. Though this is a major problem for you, it doesn't mean that the relationship can't work. It just means that it takes work. So if you're willing to put the work in, then y'all are great. And if not, y'all will end up separating very quickly. Now, Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you're in a relationship with an Aquarius, you don't want to give up and they don't want to give in. What the hell? You're relentless, they're stubborn. Oh boy. You're both like wistful thinkers. You build castles in your mind that only few can understand. And you yearn to find your tribe, and you do find your person within each other. You found a kindred soul. As long as you keep dreaming together. That's how you make it. If you keep dreaming and you keep believing in each other, you can make it through anything. When you stop, then y'all stop. Real simple. In Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you get in a relationship with an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp, while they are more laid back, you are like, you're both doe-eyed and you both have unpredictable emotions. If you're not getting the reaction that you want from each other, you will cause a stir. But it's only going to upset them and they shut down, and you can't deal with somebody shutting down emotionally. Okay, they're forgiving like you are, but they're more protective over their heart, so patience is required in this relationship. Pisces, Aries, Cusp, if you are in a relationship with a Pisces, this relationship has the potential to be so many things because you guys share a sign. So there's a lot of connectivity because the extra sign's energy you carry. There's this leadership aspect to it. There's the energy of one person always keeping somebody with a, connected to their roots, and the other person always helping them to grow and move forward. It's in your best interest to always stay grounded and keep your head above water with this relationship so you don't drown in too many feelings and emotions. To be even more specific, you guys are two sensitive souls who fall in love quickly, who fall in love easily. So be sure to be considerate of each other's feelings and not to take things too personal. Do take it personal when your partner comes to you and tells you how they feel, but don't take the way that they're feeling so personally that it hurts your feelings or that you internalize it. Okay, so balance is always good, and of course you want to make sure that you're honest so that nobody feels the need to try and sugarcoat, so that you can always get to the root of the problem, because you guys can work through anything together as long as you stay honest and you take each other's feelings into consideration. So hit the like button, you guys. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Welcome to all the new honey loves who have subscribed. Thank you so much for joining. Comment down below. Let me know how this information resonates with you. And as always, stay tuned. I got more coming for you. Mwah. Have a great day, y'all. Love you. Bye.